Windsor Heights, Iowa is a small community of just under 5,000 people and is located in the Des Moines metro area. The small town feel and proximity to a larger city make it a great place to live. But like many communities, city leaders have faced worsening road conditions in recent years, with limited resources to undertake repair and reconstruction projects.
Some of the roads in Windsor Heights were in pretty poor condition, but that was really more indicative of some bigger problems like a lack of storm sewers, poor compaction under the roadway, and some issues on our sanitary sewer infrastructure. So we were looking at more than just a pavement removal and replacement. We were really looking at a full-on reconstruction of a few of our streets here in town.
In the spring of 2020, the Windsor Heights City Council took action and started 4 major reconstruction projects in 1 year. Taking on all these projects at once may seem like a lot for a small community, but waiting longer would mean creating bigger and more expensive problems in the future.
We chose to reconstruct the streets that we did to save money, minimize impact to residents, and accomplish many different needs with one project. All these roads had to be fixed because the pavement was in such poor condition. Putting off these projects longer would be bad because the condition of the pavement would continue to deteriorate and the cost of reconstruction would continue to increase over time.
The Windsor Heights City Council approved $15 million for the projects, $8.5 million in general obligation bonds, and $6.5 million from TIF funds. TIF stands for Tax Increment Financing. It's a special funding tool that cities can use to invest in infrastructure and support of economic development. City leaders emphasize that the price is worth it.
This year we've embarked on the largest street construction project in my history of living in Windsor Heights. It's expensive, but with the interest rates the way they are, now's the time to do it. Council stepped up to it. We're on our way.
The city outlined 4 major projects to begin in 2020: University Avenue, College Drive, Allison Avenue, and 69th Street. Construction on University Avenue started in April of 2020. The project is a complete reconstruction from 73rd to 69th Street and full-depth patches with an overlay between 69th and 63rd Street. A shared-use pedestrian and bicycle trail will be added to the south side of the road. Rain gardens will be added along the length of the corridor. There will also be streetscape improvements, wayfinding signs, trees, and dart stops installed as part of the project. This will cost over $6.7 million. This project is scheduled to be finished in 2021, but there were issues that have slowed progress, including unlocated fiber optic infrastructure on the north side of the road, and the pandemic also created delays. Material availability was slowed by nationwide lockdowns, and the paving crew had to temporarily shut down because of COVID. Despite these setbacks, crews got a lot done.
Even when we were slowed by some of these challenges, crews were able to continue with storm sewer installation, traffic signal modifications, pedestrian elements, and landscaping features.
There is also now new pavement on the north side of the road between 73rd and 69th Street. The intersection of 70th Street has been completely reconstructed. On the south side of the road between the 7100 block and 73rd Street, there was utility exploration and conflict identification. This also happened between 63rd and 69th Street. Starting in the spring, crews will begin work east of 70th Street. They will start on the southeast corner of 73rd and University and work to the east towards about the 7100 block. They will do full-depth removal and replacement of concrete, storm sewer work, traffic signal work, trail installation, and driveway approach replacements. After that, they'll move east of 70th Street and do some full-depth patching, storm sewer installation, trail installation, and asphalt overlay work. This project is scheduled to be finished in the fall of 2021. Work on College Drive started in April of 2020. The street is being reconstructed. Minor sanitary sewer work is being done. Storm sewers and storm sewer intakes are being added, and portions of the water main are being replaced. This will cost almost $2 million. This project also faced setbacks because of the pandemic. Mid-American Energy couldn't enter houses to replace natural gas services because of COVID. Poor soil conditions on the east side of the bridge required the removal of saturated clays and the replacement with extra rock and a geogrid engineered product to keep the bridge secure. And with all the poor weather, there was enough rain that the water couldn't absorb into the ground quickly, leaving scattered flooding. crews dealt with shallow gas services on either side of the box culvert over North Walnut Creek, which had to be either lowered in place as conditions allowed or completely removed and replaced. Crews pushed through installing water main modifications between 73rd and 78th Street and completed sanitary sewer main and sewer service spot repairs. New storm sewer, road pavement, and sidewalk was installed between 73rd and 78th Street. In the spring, crews will start work west of 78th Street that should take about 6 weeks.
When weather breaks in the spring, they'll continue with subdrain installation, pavement removal, and replacement west of 78th Street up the hill to Harbach.
Work started on Allison Avenue in May of 2020. This project involved installation of storm sewer intakes, sanitary sewer spot repairs, and full-depth removal and replacement of the roadway. This project was bid as one project with 69th Street, and together the streets will cost an estimated $2.6 million. The project was delayed a few weeks due to shallow gas main and services, shallow CenturyLink internet cable, and inclement weather. But now this street has sanitary sewer main and sewer service spot repairs and water main modifications. There's also new road pavement between 64th and 66th Street. The project is almost finished. Seating and final site restoration will begin in the spring. Work on 69th Street started in April of 2020. A new water main is being installed on 69th Street from School Street to University Avenue. The project consists of complete reconstruction of the street and sidewalks and installation of storm sewers and intakes. But the pandemic created setbacks for this project as well. There were issues getting precast concrete storm sewer structures because of COVID, and the pandemic made it difficult to find enough construction crews who were able to work. Then there was a delay of over a month because of unlocated gas infrastructure. Even with these unforeseen delays, crews were still able to accomplish a lot. They installed a new water main between University Avenue and School Street. Crews did sanitary sewer main and sewer service spot repairs. Between Mott Ave and School Street, there was installation of new storm sewer and storm sewer intakes. You'll also find new road pavement and a sidewalk between Mott Ave and School Street. Work will resume in the spring and should take about 12 weeks to finish.
When the weather breaks in the spring, we'll be able to continue between Mott and University Avenue with water main modifications, pavement removal and replacement, and storm drain installation.
Work will slow down in the winter as Iowa winter weather makes road construction difficult. City crews will still remove snow on all streets. All residents will be able to get in their driveways, and there will be normal mail and trash services. Work will likely start up again in April, depending on the weather. 2020 has been a year of many challenges. COVID-19 was a game changer for municipal road construction. It impacted all aspects of life. In addition, the city faced unprecedented challenges with respect to utility infrastructure and the weather. But despite these difficulties that all 4 projects faced, the Windsor Heights community has made significant progress.
We're proud of what we got done this year. In the long run, it's going to be a good investment for the City of Windsor Heights, and it's going to be worth the wait.